Buenas, buenas. Hello, hello. Arrancamos en breve. Gonna start in a while. Get a few more people in, and then we can stream on. Buenas, buenas. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? We're gonna do some animations today. Oh, that was my knee. Oh, come on. Uh, how's everybody doing? ¿Cómo andan todos? Do we have Spanish? Do we have English today? Who's on chat? I left the link to the latest build on chat, so if you want to try it, it's right there. So cool stuff going on as of since yesterday. Let me check the latest build. I'm gonna mute the game for starters so it doesn't blast my ears and doesn't blast your ears. And here's where we're at. So we have two characters. You cannot see. Let me give me a minute. You see. Now you have Hip, which is the rabbit, and I, the little panda girl. They jump around, they move around, they have their own special moves. Each has a special move. Hip changes direction midair, like a what is it? Flash step, as I call it. And I throws a little projectile. I'm being told that my art skills are not that good because the little placeholder heart I did looks like a poop. So I'm probably gonna use a more decent thing for testing, because nobody wants to watch a little cute little panda girl poop mid-air so it can kill you, right? So here's where the game is right now. You have your jumps. They're like little trajectory that draw your jump arcs. You have this cute animation when they get killed. Right then, your art isn't that crappy though. Thank you. But none of this is actually my art. It's I'm just either taking art from Funky or just using basic geometric shapes. So technically, none of this is my art, and but it's cool. Thanks for the support. This heart though, I did it like I draw it on the paint editor, like the MS Paint little editor that Construct has, and it shows, and it's done on purpose. It's crappy. Oh, sorry. Yeah, missed it. Just went right over my head. Never mind. So, what we do have today is actual animation frames that are based on Funky sketches and Pencil's first pass. And let me show them to you because they look pretty cool. So, it's art. And right now, it's a quick export that Pencil did. And you can see like, oh, it's got an animation, charge, jump, landing, about to throw the special, throwing the special, landing, hit, and death. Those are all the frames we need right now. So we can start working with the, with the game. So give me a minute as I reset a couple of things here. There we go. So the way it works is, why the heck is just like a huge blank space in the middle? It's mostly based on the registry point, origin point on Construct. It's not specifically needed, but it helps a lot when it comes to importing. And since we've worked a lot with Pencil together, we kind of know each other's quirks and back and forths when it comes to the pipeline. So he already exported his first pass. Like, it's actually like rough, actually, the rough animation. He exported it using the conventions that we used for other games like Versus, like Jump Just Jam, and other fighting games that we worked together in. And so the way I'm going to do it, ¿Cómo andas, Iguana? Iguana, this was done by Franco. You can tell, right? Iguana has played with Franco. They are like insanely good at Smash Brothers. I suck at that. And Iwan is a really good player in Smash Brothers and here in Uruguay. Yeah, I can tell. So what I did is it's compressing. Yeah, it's downloading the frames. What I'm going to do right now, it's important to Construct. I'm going to go with the prefabs. I'm going to make a new prefab just for kicks. Images are going to be like insanely. Also, I see his name plastered. Yeah, that's a big tell. But did you export? Did it? It did. Cool. So I'm gonna flashbang you for a while. I'm gonna change the background from dark gray to white so you can tell some contrast, because when I import them, some details might be lost through the stream. So flashbang warning. There we go. And I'm gonna import what I just downloaded, which is here. And you have like all frames. Yeah, all frames are here. And they're huge, you can tell. So as I mentioned, the idea, what Pencil did when exporting was making sure that this point right here, the origin point, stays in the middle of the canvas. Because that makes it easier for me for importing, and the character stays in the same position throughout the whole timeline. But there's a lot of missed space here, and honestly, I don't care. Why? Because the magic of Construct is that now I can do like apply to animation. The images are cropped, and the character has the registry point on the same spot, regardless of the cropped canvas, which is a cool thing. All right, I'm gonna change back to dark background so I can, rest my eyes. I'm gonna get my glasses on because I'm old. Being 40 brings glasses. Okay, this is huge. Yeah, this is this is huge. It's not gonna be an issue, but oh my god, it's huge. So let's say like 120 or something. What scale is this? Dude, it's too big. That's fine. There you go. Yeah, that makes sense. So, final boss. Yeah! Huge ass Panda Girl final boss. So, what I'm gonna do is I have all these frames and I'm gonna separate them into different animations. So it's gonna be idle. It's tick, tick, tick. Yeah, those are the frames for idle. We're good. I'm gonna start duplicating and I'm gonna go with charge, which is like that frame over there. It's like charging the jump. Get it all misty. Like, I'm not used to wearing glasses, so I gotta get used to wearing glasses because my eyes like go bust at the end of the day if I work too much on the computer. Again, being old sucks. Other animations. So we're gonna duplicate, rename, and it's gonna be jump, and that's gonna be like going up. I'm actually making like a single frame. It's like, what is it? Let's call it hold. Like on this zenith of the highest point of the jump. It is like go like this, and then she will change to the falling animation. I don't like the name hold. I'm gonna leave it at that, but let's just move on. Fall. This is gonna be the frame that is gonna be damaging for other characters. Like hitbox is gonna be on here, right here, and that's what we're gonna be working with today. So I've had glasses since I was a kid, so I get if it's awkward if you're just recently getting. Yeah, it's been like a year or so, but they're supposed to be like resting glasses. They're like don't have a lot of, you know, aumento in Spanish. I'm not getting the word right now in English, but it's 0.25 because again, it's like not that much. But I've never used glasses in my life, and but I do notice the difference at the end of the day. It's like I start the day seeing in HD. I end the day seeing in like fucking 320p or something like that. Where was I? So special. Special. I'm just gonna leave it as special because it has 2 frames. Cool thing is, I can do a tag. I'm just gonna call it hit on this frame. Beam, yeah. And what is it? I'm gonna go for 24. Can I test it? Running in the 90s. That's too fast. 12, I guess. Still too fast. I'm gonna go with 6. Should she ping pong though? No, it's a loop. Beep, 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 beep. That's cool. That's okay. And I don't want this to loop. It has to be like, boop. There you go. Fall, hold, boop, boop, idle. I need hit. Oh, land first. Land, which is this guy right here. There we go. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the specifics of landing just yet, but I'm gonna try anyways. So, how you been, Mohost? It's been a while, like a day, but how you been? Anyway, land, hit, which is gonna be like, check that face out, man. It's so cool. That's hit, and then we're gonna have death. That's it. It's been too long, man. I know. It's been a hot minute. All right. So, I think we have all the animations at least separated and classified. I'm gonna kill the base one, so it just. She's so cute. I want a hoodie with that. So, ancient technique to stop referencing an old asset. She's gonna be like char AI. She's not AI. She's just called I. Remove all children. And then we're gonna go like this. Like this. 3 things are gonna be imprinted. And it's gonna be somewhere around here. Her head needs like the collision box of the head needs a little bit of work. There we go. She's big-headed. I like it. This is just for testing. It's not gonna be final. Not at all. If things worked properly, we should be seeing like everything going around. Not so muy bien. Oh, you're not doing that well. I'm sorry to hear that. Man obsessed with boxes. See, we got animation. She's floating though. What the hell? Weird stuff. Let's see about that. Why is it not working? Am I missing something that used to be here? I have doubts. We should see about that. Oh, she's not. I get it. She needs to be part of the family. We have to edit the family. Toretto jokes are welcome. There we go. Now that she's family, maybe she will work properly. There we go. There she is. Boop. Boop. Still not changing animations though, and not even changing sides. Let's start with that. Like, let her mirror her positioning, like her animation when she changes direction. It's already looking way better, and none of the other animations are being triggered. It's super cute. Okay, so we need to address the direction change. So we're gonna go into the animation group. And when will this be triggered? It's probably gonna be triggered. Very cool, thank you. It's all work from Funky and Pencil. I'm just implementing their work because their work is pretty fucking cool. Change of state. I'm gonna make a function that triggers an animation. It's gonna be char animation set animation. It's gonna call it. There you go. And I'm gonna need the. This should be a player though, but it's gonna be character UID. And the animation that I want. Animation. And it's not gonna be a number, it's a string. I'm gonna need. Yeah, I'm gonna make like a set of local variables. It's not gonna be local, but it's gonna be animation, idle. No, your string. Again, this is like the closest thing to an enum that you can do on construct. Jump, charge. And the idea is it protects you from mistyping shit eventually. Jump, charge. I'm still gonna call it hold. It's not a good name. Fall, land, special, hit, oops, there we go, hit, and death. Lovely. They shouldn't be here, they should be outside so they can be globally used. I have a gazillion global values. It's fine. What I would eventually need to do is like pick all of these and this group and make it a separate event sheet because the core event sheet is going to be like super long if I keep doing this. Either way, okay, I don't need this. This is something that I did yesterday. Character set animation. So the idea is fam character UID by the character animation that I used. And it's simple. It's like super straightforward, but the idea is to have it generic. So it's fam characters set animation to animation. There we go. Simple, straightforward. Good to see you working, Rod. Hey, what? Baracho, right? Is that you? How you doing? Nice to see you. And what was that? Yeah. So this is gonna trigger the animations. Yeah, Baracho. Cool. Hey, thanks for coming. So the idea is to trigger different animations depending on the states when being changed. So here's what I'm going to do. Player states, on change state. If I'm jumping, okay, so I pick the children here. I'm going to need to like character set animation. And it's going to be character UID, which is fam characters. UID, the one that I'm looking at. And animation, where's jump? There we go, jump. And when I set to charge, I should be able to pick the children. Oh no, this is not something that I need right now. There we go. If the new state is jump, if the new state is idle, then I should change this boy. No, what am I doing? Bio. Set the animation to animation idle. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have, if it's on charge, I like this. I'm like this. Yeah, doing things in order helps you to make easier and faster changes. Cool. Okay. So what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna have the idle animation. When I charge, the animation should change to the charge frame, the one like she's like charging, and then when she jumps, you get the jump animation, but it's not going to change into the other two because I have no triggers used yet for those two. I'm probably going to change those triggers depending on the vertical speed, and definitely when falling. Falling has a specific trigger for the platform behavior, so that's fine. Okay. There you go. Oh, it works. Bong, bong, bong. Oh, this is looking fine. This is so cool. I haven't changed the direction yet. I should change that so it mirrors correctly. Man, this is so cool. This is already looking super cool. It's not shaking though. Oh, it's a family thing. Toretto jokes. It's a family. It's not part of the Shakers family. And I need to edit the family and add her to the family. Now that she's family, she'll be able to shake. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that's so cool. Check this out. It's so cool. Rod works out. What? What do you mean? Oh, in case you haven't noticed, it's Wednesday, my dude. So on Wednesday, we were pink. That's how we do it. I'm really liking this already. It's like looking very cool. This might be a bit too quick. Like, it's a bit janky when it goes from idle to charge so fast, but it's not like garishly so. It looks sick. Yeah, you gotta look great. I know, right? It's nice when artists can show their work when the game actually starts working as intended. So I'm gonna do the symmetry thing, like when a change of state. Here's what's gonna happen. I need to be specific on the state change, like new state. No, yeah, system compare values. Variable. New state is equal to state jump left. And I'm gonna need to pick the children and tell, no, I don't need to pick the children. I'm just gonna mirror the whole thing. I'm just gonna mirror the whole thing, see if that works. If it doesn't, I will change it later, but let's go with farm fun actors, mirror. And if it's looking left, it's mirrored. So it's like this. if it's right, it should unmirror. Unmirror is a word. We're gonna use it now. Not mirrored. It's unmirrored. You pansies. All right, go. Okay, so when I jump right, it does this. When I jump left, it does. Whoa! What happened there? Oh, I know exactly what happened. That's because I'm just using the squash and stretch thing. The squash and stretch is doing some shenanigans here. And it's using the base width of the character, not considering the sign of the width. So it does this flip, this fucking Paper Mario ass flip. I love it. Super Paper Eye, exactly. I'm keeping it. Funky. Funky, are you looking? Are you on stream? We're keeping this, right? No, I know that this is cool because when you start doing this, you start noticing the bugs when it comes to this. It was called, what is it? Player stretch, right? It's like player stretch. Pretty awesome. No, was it? Oh, character stretch. It's called stretch somewhere. Stretch. Player jump stretch. There we go. So, base width and no, what is it? I'm gonna have to try some things here. So the size is this, and I'm gonna try to do sine of the current width, fingers crossed, and the end is gonna be with the sine of the self width. The idea is, if it's taken the proper value, it should mirror it properly. So yeah, going right is no issue because I'm not doing any extra calculations. Let's see about this. No, it's still doing it. Oh, I think I know. No, it's with actors. Yeah, so where am I using this? If I do nothing, then it should work. The idea is to do eventually something, right? But let's see if it's not an issue of the function. It's not an issue of the function. There you go. Charge appears to not be mirrored, though. It's not mirroring. Jumping is not mirroring. I'm going to look into that. Why is that, though? I'm going to do a weird thing because I'm not seeing it. I need to see it. I'm adding a frame just for the sake of knowing if the sprite is mirroring. Size, it's dumb, but it should work. So yeah. So the idea is, if it mirrors, I can see the green blotch looking left if I'm charging on the other side. Yeah. So this makes sense. This is cool. And if I jump, it's cool. Charge should be looking left now, right? It doesn't. For the same thing, for the same reason. It's exactly the same reason. Now I know. It is exactly the same reason. Where's the? Oh, where is it? Let me look. Just look at that. This is cool. Start. This kind of bugs start popping up. It's cool. I believe it's in player, right? Yeah. So position. Can you show me what I'm changing? No, it's just a object. Jump strength. No, I don't want to set the base values. It's falling. No, I know. Position. No, the position. This is a shake effect. Yeah, no. Input. There we go. This bad boy. width is set to base width. Assign self width. No, this is a release. I need the hold. Where's the holds? Here. Charge squash. I knew it was a function somewhere. Width is I'm gonna copy it. This boys are dead. Same here. I try to use a corp instead of a lerp. Math. I'm gonna quote this. I'm gonna go let's see how this goes. Self width. There we go. Can't promise anything. That's why we're testing. So this works. This is cool. We know this. We're still having that problem. How you doing? All right. So it keeps the last looking direction, which is kind of like what we want. I'm actually charging left right now. So she should jump left, and on landing, I should be charging facing left, right? It does. It worked. Yay! Boom. Boom. So the idea of having charge while charging not show the direction you're jumping to is kind of to throw off your opponent, because you will always start charging on the last direction you landed on and not give away the direction you're jumping towards when charging. At least that's how I see it, and this is working as intended right now. I'm gonna drop the silly green frame right now. This looks very silly. The max squish should be changed, should be a bit bigger now, because already the charge frame is like super compressed, so as in super squished already. So always have some auxiliary frames like I did right there. And what is it? Minimum size is gonna be just, let's go. It's double, because it's one thing you should do when it comes to designing and trying things. Always go double or half, and then you can like go into more nitty-gritty stuff. All right, so yes. Shit big though. Whoomp. I love it. Oh man. Why? The squash and stretch radio. Okay, sure, man. Yeah, I know, right? What the fuck? 0.8. I don't know. Squashed. Yeah. Welcome, Flynn the Werejock. Wendia, good morning. Okay, it it's wide, man. She's so wide now. 60.6. This is why I should have actual numbers instead of like ratios, but fuck it. Now this makes a lot more sense. She should stretch though. I mean, she's squashing, but I mean the width should stretch a little. She's so cute. She's like angry, like yeah, yeah. So if I do, I don't know, man, 0.7. Bro, this is great. Thanks, Iwana. Hey, this worked. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of like the right ratio for now. And he goes like, yay, yay, booyah, yay. Oh, this looks good. This looks pretty awesome. should do the voice acting. All right. Gonna take a quick bathroom break. Gonna be right back, and we're gonna fix the whole like squash and stretch when she jumps, okay? And keep on adding more frames. And we're back. Yes, I will be adding the transition frames, funky. I just didn't manage to do it just yet because they're not a state in the character state machine. They're probably going to depend on the speed of what is it? The the vertical speed, the vertical vector. So we're gonna go with that. So also, I just got an email. I'm subscribed to this like sites where you get where you're told when a price drop happens on some games, and if you're waiting for a price drop on Marvel Collection on PS4, it's now on $25. I thought you should know because if we're into fighting games, that collection in particular is pretty cool, and it dropped its price. So if you're looking into it, $25 sounds like a deal. I'm not getting anything from that, but just hey, if you're waiting for a price drop, it's a decent price drop. Exactly, Pog. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna first do the jump stretch correction because it will also give us more freedom and more more freedom when it comes to changing other frames and stuff like that to get that fixed and get it out of the way correctly. So it's what was it? We call it jump stretch. It was this guy. I commented the whole thing. When am I triggering this? Here. Why is it being triggered there? Ah, this is good. If I change the order, maybe I could have it fixed. Yes. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, she does the stretch. She's stretching properly. And on the other side, we're Paper Mario again. What is going on here? Let's see. So, jump stretch. So where the end value is this. It's not self, is it? It should be self. Now that I see about it, it should be self. And this should be self too. Even though it's redundant because I'm already talking about a femme actor here. I don't think it's going to make a change, but just go with that. Boom and boom, Paper Mario. So property of size is the base width and the sine of the width. Am I doing this correctly? Huh. The stretch ratio and the width. And what the heck? If I'm running it, I should stop it. What if I don't? It's gonna Paper Mario again. Under those rules, it's gonna Paper Mario again. It's Paper Marioing again, yeah. Paper Mario as a verb. Paper Marioing. Sine self width. Do I have the actors? Should I just use the platform? Vector X. Would this be smarter? Okay. This is unorthodox, but I'm gonna try anyway. So, vector X. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, it didn't work. Okay, because the sign of the vector is 0 because there's no speed. I can get that. Will it affect the other side? Let's see about that. The vanishing character. It's like super Paper Mario now because I gotta spin the whole thing into 3D to see her. Oh man, yeah, that was a bad idea, but it was fun. Self width. Let's go with that again. It's not gonna work, but what the hell? I'm tweening. Man, this is weird. Let's go. Wait, where did everybody go? Buenas. How you doing, Ro? Stream worked kind of weird, so I couldn't see. So I couldn't see the latest messages. I don't know why. Just had trouble rendering or whatever. Luring and working. Thanks for streaming. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Is the stream still going for you folks? Apparently I am, but just give me a minute. I don't know if it's still on. Because it stopped seeing stuff. Give me a minute. Yeah, apparently I'm no longer streaming or whatever. Am I streaming, gang? Chat? Yeah, I am. Yeah, just heard my voice asking that. So, one new message. It is. I can see you fine. Oh, cool. Yeah, messy. Because it, like on my Streamlabs thing, it says there's no viewers, but I checked the chat and there's a lot of you over there. So, meh. There was an ad that played though. Oh, yeah. Now that I'm an affiliate, I get ads. So thank you all for like helping me reach affiliate on Twitch. But cool. I believe I still had ads on the other when I was before being an affiliate, but I couldn't get any money out of it. I don't know if I can get money out of this ones either, but let's go. So we're still with the Paper Mario thing going on. I don't like it. What if it shouldn't? I'm gonna try this. Goes like this, goes like that. Cool. She's stretched as fuck. She's like, she's all stretched. She doesn't return to her normal form. I'm thinking about, no, it's not gonna work. I was thinking about fixing it some other way, but it's not gonna work. Huh. I'm gonna try to do this some other way. Just local variable sign with. I'm just gonna call it like that. It's gonna be 0. It's gonna be sign with. It's gonna be fam actors. Yeah, fam actors. With and the sign. And that is gonna be sign with. I don't think I'm gonna see much difference here, but I'm gonna just go for it. I wish someone could squash and stretch me like a massage, cartoon massage. You know what? You're not wrong. We could really use some like insanely chiropractic help. Like everybody's stressed out right now, so. Okay, she's doing fine, going right. Let's see if it works on the... Okay, bet. What is it? Paper Mario or it works? Paper Mario, for fuck's sake. It's literally so real. Oh, but I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna leave it like, I'm gonna leave it down. I'm just gonna go on with the rest of the animations. Trigger, and that's it. Oh, you're a lucky man then. If your girlfriend has the strength to give you those kinds of massage, you're good to go. Okay, so we have the set animation, and I'm gonna do a trigger now. So if I'm gonna use it on states here. So if I'm doing this, I'm gonna try to do this fam actors vector. So this is a cool thing. If it's on falling, I think it's even better. If it is falling, then I'm gonna need the fam actors children, pick children, pick characters, and then ask if the character is doing a specific animation. If it's playing, animation fall, and then deny. If it's not playing animation fall, then function animation fam char UID animation fall. All right. This should make it so that she, exactly that, but she landed, so she, there. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. So on start, it doesn't change because I'm using some weird ass state. Probably on spawn, what I'm gonna need to do is the default has to be, am I setting the default as idle when I load the player? Probably do. No, I don't. Player spawn and it has no state. I should set the state to functions, player state. Actor player, UID, state. Since it's always going to be spawning This is interesting. Let's just go with this. It's not gonna be the best, but it's surely gonna work. Oh man, it's still not working. Do I have on landing when it's falling? Okay. I do have it falling. Huh, I already had something for this. Gonna hope for this. I don't need this, redundant. If it's not playing, and I pick this old trailer, I'm gonna be active? No, I'm not gonna ask twice, so it's... If it's not active, then become active. There we go. So the fall should work. Oh, that's so cute. Alright. And do I still hurt the buddy boy? It's not tall enough. Ah! Just go. No, I'm not doing the active thing. This is a problem. Gonna remove this. Do I have the prefab? Is it there? Initially visible. Let's just look at it. See if it's there. Are you there? There you are. Good, 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 good. Like, it's not where I think it's gonna be right now, but that's something we can easily change. But what I do try is... Okay, I guess. It's not working. We were doing so well, guys. What happened? Hitboxes, character UID. I'm gonna check that out on debug. Rod, you're blocking the screen. What? What am I doing? What? Oh, no, I can see. Okay, sure. I don't know what happened, man. So I need box. Your webcam was on top of the little bunny before. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does that. I need to do something. I need to have like a version of the, like a preset without the camera or something. Kind of like do this, like this, but not all the time. Like, I'm doing this manually and not like with a preset of the views. I'm probably gonna do a view without the camera or move it elsewhere, just for the sake of exactly what you mentioned. Just press the make game button. Yeah, I know, right? Should be that easy. Come on, just vibe code it. No, shut the fuck up. No vibe code here. Besides, we cannot use AI in the game. It's not part of the jam. So, what's the name of the... What am I need? Do I need the character? Yeah. So, I'm gonna need a... Character AI, what's your... It's 44. Does Boxhit have a 51? Who the fuck is 51? Who's 46? Where are you, my dude? Yeah, okay. Vibe driving is my favorite. Just cause my ass in school sounds... Come on. Carmageddon style. What is going on, man? I'm gonna open debug again. So there we go. So I know that hip is 49, and where are the boxes? You have no character ID assigned. Why? Oh, let me get... That's weird. What happened to the assign thing? The idea of idea guys being able to code badly either makes me shudder, for sure. for sure. Imagine someone vibe coding. It's I mean, Blue Sky was vibe code, and now you see it like crashing every 2 days, exactly because it was vibe code. And other things, but yeah, there's a reason why it still crashes like a gazillion times a month. So I had this function called assign, was it? Character assign boxes, yes. Do I have the character ID? Do I pick my own children of hurt box and on box hit? Why is this not running again? Where am I calling it? When I load the character? Oh man. Am I having race problems? As in code running before it should run and not being able to pull things off? Okay. Let me see. So one of the most ancient techniques I use, Lord Greyline of context. Yeah, I know. It's called like that. It's like it's race something. I don't know how is it called. It's as in the code is racing between itself, like what runs first. It sounds awful. I know. Am I having race problems? Dude, I just became a Twitch affiliate. Don't take this away from me. Right, not now. Race condition. Thank you. Race condition. That's it. Thank you, Ro. I mean, still sounds awful though. Anyway, so one of the most ancient techniques I do when I want to know if the thing is running as it should, I change the angle of things mid-code. So if I'm able to pull this off, it means the character should spin 45 degrees. It means it's running that part of the code. It's great for debugging. And I know that it's being run. However, is this being run? And now we go. No. See? The old techniques work. There we go. Why is this not running? Why are you running? There we go. Am I giving the wrong character? Oh, it is. Check this out. It's calling an old character. Fam characters UID. There we go. That was it. Your YN code kung fu, the old debug log technique. It's not even debug log. It's even worse. It's like, are you here? Yes. Then spin the little dude around. I don't know if Pencil is on chat, but he knows I do this all the time. Like, annoyingly so. And now this should work. I dropped the 45 degrees thing. I'm just going to try to jump on top of hip. Sure, whatever. And yes, it worked. Yes, bug. It bugged out. What the fuck? Celebration slide. Yay. It was a short hop. Like a very short hop, you get sliding. I need to check on that, man. I really need to check on that. Your wine code kung fu. Thank you. Charua fu. Okay. What was I doing? Sorry, man. Prefabs. I gotta shut this down. It's like initially invisible. So we have the jump animation, the drop animation. Drop animation is having issues on first load that we know of. I need to do the transition one, like when vertical speed approaches 0, I should change the animation. I should change the animation to landing when it lands. Haha. And that would be a lot of the ground covered. And also the special animation, yeah. Let's go with the one when we're near the top of the jump. So now this little line I put, this is because I try to do this properly and all those shit broke loose. I'm gonna try to jump on hip again. Charge speed should be faster, should take less frames to do so. Yeah, works, cool. All right, save. So who else is in chat? Just drop a line, drop questions, whatever. Just in case. Let's see who's... Oh, there's a lot of people. Hey, a lot of you folks are here. Hi. Thanks for joining. All right. Okay, so what I want is... Hi. Hey. If my aerial speed... Yeah. So I'm gonna go like this. It's like fam actors, is jumping. There we go. Is jumping. And then I have to ask fam actors. No. Wait, so it's like... Woof. Compare to values. Compare to... Baby. Compare to values. There we go. It's fam actors. Platform. Vector y. The absolute value of this is less than a... This will not make sense right now. I should make this a variable, but let's go with a magic number for now. Hey. Loving the little gifs. And I should set animation. And if animation is not on... Instead of hold, should be hang time, actually, right? Should be hang time. It's longer, but for the meantime, it's going to be hold. Hold. Will this work? I don't know. Yeah, it did. It's just changed stupid fast, but it worked. Maybe. And no, let's go with speed threshold. I'm gonna call it thresh. Oof. Yeah, sure. 200. I could change this later, but I need it to be a variable. There we go. So it's like, oh, it makes more sense. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, this one works better. Maybe each character should have it regulated depending on their animation and jump arcs, but that is something that I can make a parameter later down the line. This is working. They do not have that much hang time, so I don't think the frames... It's transition frames, so it works. It's better than not having that frame, if I'm being honest. So I'm keeping this. So if you do a short hop, the transition is shorter, of course. But this works. It's cool. So I should do on land. No. This is going to be an animation triggered on landing. I'm having a bit of spaghetti already. But who cares? On fall. No, it's not on fall. It's on landing. On fall should have been that though. So I don't have to check it every frame. I'm going to keep that. Problem for later. On landing though. On landed. So the idea is it's going to overwrite with idle. Yeah. This is what's going to happen. What's probably going to happen is I'm going to ask it to have this animation, but it's going to be overridden by the idle state, and I'm not going to be able to see it. So I'm just going to try this. See what happens. And you're going to see what I mean in a few minutes. So it's pick children, fam characters, your children's fam characters, and then you animate function. Animate fam No, fem characters. Fem characters, UID, animation, land. There's a solution to this though, but no, I don't think it's gonna work because it overwrites the state. Ah, never mind. Never mind, it worked. There we go. What I have to do now, ye of little faith, what I have to do now is make sure that when this animation is over, it goes back to the idle animation. Sounds good. All right. Yay, bonk. Yay. Lands like super hard. Squash and stretch is asking to be there, right? So unlanded. And what I should do is, where you at here? Land here. So another Asian technique of doubling the frames, like boop, which is fam, characters, animation, unfinished, animation, land, with trigger, idle. See if it works. Yeah, it's longer than necessary, but it works. It's too long. Can I use a single frame? Because sometimes when it's a single frame, it doesn't consider it like a whole animation, so it doesn't actually end. So yeah. Oh, that looks so good with the other. Yeah, I know, right? It's like pretty awesome. It's super cool. And yeah, it worked. Bonk. Bonk. Squash and stretch is gonna do wonders for this too. Yeah. The way I see it, I don't know if you think about this, Funky, but the landing frame should squish like this. And when it goes back into idle, it should stretch a little bit. It'll be like a bit overreacting, but it's gonna read better. It's gonna feel better, if you ask me. But boom, boom. Yeah, it works. We can then change how many frames it's being held, but it works. Gives everything a real sense. Yeah, it gives it a lot. Yeah. Oh, some overshoot? Yeah, that's a cool... Yeah, it's probably going to be like an overshoot, but with the frames that we already have, we don't need like to make new frames for that. It's like this, right? It's a single frame, but the rest of the tweening is doing all the heavy lifting to sell the idea. Still think it might be a bit too short when she charges. But again, those are knobs we can move around and test. Yeah, I get what you mean. Thanks. But yeah. I'm gonna probably have to do like a generic squash and stretch function that I can call whenever I want to. Give them like a few parameters, and so it doesn't matter what kind of squash and stretch I want to do. It doesn't have to be a specific kind of function. Yeah, but it works. It feels so much smooth. I really want to add the hurt and death frames already, because they're so cool. I think those are the ones we're missing. No, the special, sorry. So right now it's special. Makes it look like a poop even more, because it's just like doing... I gotta change the frames, man. God damn it. Where's the... Okay, so here. Special, where's the specials? Collisions, no. Scoring, character specials, there we go. So her special, I need to change to animation special. I need to wait until the second frame is there. So I'm going to do something weird, which is special. I'm going to divide it in two. This is unorthodox, but I'm going to use it anyway. So what I'm going to do is once the pre-frame is over and changes to the actual release frame, that's when I'm going to release the bullet, the projectile. I could do it some other way, but I just think it's more easy to and more like visually understandable when the release of the projectile is triggered. So special A, I'm gonna call it like that, and the other one's gonna be special B. And I'm gonna go and do some special B and special A. So I can tell how many frames I hold this and then I release. This could go either way. Because if we're gonna have like a pre-anticipation frame, does that frame already have like a upwards momentum or not? Do we keep her still on that? And then we pull her upwards when she releases the projectile? I don't know. Let's try it out. At first, it's gonna be special. I'm gonna call it special because it's more generic. And then the special case is using special B afterwards. So none of this is gonna work, probably. Oh, there's something cool that we can do here. So I'm gonna go with the event of fam character animation unfinished animation special. And then what I'm gonna need is like be super dumb about this. This is not the best way, but I'm just gonna go with this, which is fam characters. Who's your parent? Parent is this actor. Cool. And what character is the actor? Haha. What character variable, compare instance variable. If you are a specific character, in this case, I mean, specials are kind of like their own set of edge cases and special cases. Haha. So I don't feel so bad about doing this. I would probably feel bad about this later down the line, but it's not a problem right now. So what I'm doing is, when the special animation is finished, and I ask the parent object, which is the actors, if the character is I, then I can trigger the second animation, which is, I'm going to be manually call it special B right now. And by doing so, I'm going to change this. There's nothing here. Yeah, there's nothing here. I'm here and I'm here. No, what happened? I need the character UID. Let's go back. There we go. Let me think this one through. Okay, I'm gonna copy the local number. Apparently it's only being used there, so just, okay. Now I cut this and this. Am I being referenced elsewhere? Yeah, just for settings, so no. Oh, fingers crossed, let's go. I get somewhere I can actually see her. No, it's not working. I change the animation to special. Change set animation, animation to special. Do you have a special animation? Yes. And then you have this. Cool. So I change the animation to special. I change the state to special, which changes the physics. And when animation special is finished, I pick the actor. Wait. I ask if the character is I set the animation to special B, And then I move all the vectors and stuff. I didn't even see them reacting. I didn't even see like I doing the first frame. So what are we gonna do? Ancient knowledge. Set angle to 45. So boom, boom. Okay. It's reacting. It's not reacting as expected, but it's reacting, I guess. Oh, man. Everyone's getting it, right? It's how it's doing, how it's working. So I know I do this. I know I should change the animation to this. Is this not properly named? Animation special? Animation special. There we go. Is this not proper special? No, it's cool. Why is it not animating? Is it because I override it? Am I overriding it? The state is special. I should change the state before. And then change animation? Question mark? Let's see. That's no reaction. It's like really no reaction. It's like physics sort of change. You can see change, right? Because the whole jump arc changed. The physics are being changed, but the frames are not. That's weird. Am I overriding something? I should be doing. It's the fall animation, right? Fall animation is messing things up. Yeah, I know. I think I know what's happening. So it's input action. No, it's on here. It's an animation. On landed, there we go. No. No, it's here. It's on the runtime thing. There, here. Okay, there we go. When the state is not special. When you're not special, when you're not special, all right. When you're jumping, but you're not special. I hate how it sounds, but yeah. Else? No. I'm gonna do this. I'm spaghetting really hard right now. Okay, so classic jumping is working. Yes! Worked. That was it. I'm not special. I'm sorry, man. None of us are. I mean, you're in my stream, and I said this yesterday. He who is free of neurodiversity may cast the first stone. None of us here are exactly normal or special in that sense. Depends on how you look at it. So, special's working. I mean, I kind of like the timing. Yeah, it works. I like it. Whoa, boom. She falls a bit too hard in those frames. The timing is great. Yeah, I think she should be like hover a little bit more in that pre-charge frame. I'm gonna change that. It's gonna be probably a parameter on here. It's like, what? So, special jump. Am I using this value? I don't think I'm using this. Am I using it? Yeah, I'm using it. So, I'm gonna need, no, it's parameter A. That's the small hop. Haha. I'm gonna need the hover hop, let's call it. I'm feeling way good about the game now after it. You know, right? It does make a lot of change. It changes a lot. And I'm kind of used to seeing like boxes and simple characters do their thing. And I'm kind of used to extrapolating it into what we'll look at as a finished product. So I get it if it's not easy to see at first. But this is kind of like really how kind of I envision it coming along with a lot less frames too, because at first we were just like you were the only one working on art funky. So but right now with all those frames and all of that, it's like really coming together, and I agree, it's like makes a lot of difference. Like poor hip right now looks like a stiff cutout compared to I, but yeah, it's looking good. Great job, you folks. Uh, what I was gonna do is I'm gonna do like I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna do a little cheat here, which is I'm just gonna half the first jump. So it's gonna be like a double hop. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyways. So it's like, boop. Hey, it worked! It's like, I think the idea of showing the jump arcs helps us know what the fuck is going on. I don't know if you see, there's a short hop that I think works. Ha-ja! 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 I like it. I like it. It works. Now it feels like it has to be like more absurdly big. Because it's like a small thing right now. It's like, it's fine. But I like it. I like it. I really do. That's cool. Hey, yeah! Gives her action a new pull and release. Yeah. The thing is, have you noticed that I like that she holds this frame before landing? Question mark. Should she be able to land on somebody's head with that frame? Is she active here? Do you understand the question? Because otherwise, like, this is the active frame, like the landing frame. I'm going to use the actual frames for this. So right now, this is the place that damages other characters with this particular animation. You imagine her being active still. Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. So this frame also is active. This frame is active. Got it. So the way characters are moving around right now, as in they have a stiff positioning for their boxes. I'm probably going to have to change that. I'm going to look into that some other time, but yeah. Yeah, she should have very having to get to parts of the process, but get it's easy for me to say since I'm almost one man. I wish I wasn't special shit keeps happening to me. Projectiles come straight at me from my ass. Okay. If she's active after shooting the projectile, that might add some frustration to the player. If she's not active, you mean for the player that uses I, right? Did I get that right? But yeah, I will try having her be active in those frames. I'm gonna try. I don't know if it's gonna happen because yeah, if it's not active, cool. I'm gonna try to land on hip, but not with the projectile. Like, not hit him with the projectile, but try to land on the rebound. Yeah, right now it is inactive. Yeah, I'm gonna change that. What makes it active? So, if the state is if the state's not special, okay, this should do the trick. Sorry, this should do the trick. I'm gonna go in. The magic of Construct's event sheets is that you can see that just by moving around different conditions, you get different results. It get the nuance that you do when just copy pasting stuff on other kinds of languages is kind of lost in those. Here you know exactly where you, at least on my end, feels like it's very visual where you're putting the new condition and it's reading order by being an actual fucking block that you move around. Hey, it's still not working, man. What the hell? And after all that spiel about having blocks moving around, it sucks and it's not working. Let's go. Oh, so it's not working at all. It's like, I don't know what the fuck, man. What is going on? Okay. If you're falling and the state is not special, you can change the animation to fall. Cool. You pick your own children, and if it's not active, you turn it active. Okay. I hate this thing, so I'm just gonna comment this. If it's jumping. Am I... Pick on children. Why is this an else? This shouldn't be here. This is probably here. Yeah. Again, blocks moving around. Because this else was referring to the jumping and not to the falling. And I want that active state on falling. Just on falling for now. We'll see about other specific. Falling as in having a y vector with a positive component, right? That's how falling is defined by the platform behavior. All right. Okay. I just gotta make the frames faster, man. Okay, should I? Yeah. This is basic jump death. Cool. Let's go. And hop, hip, hop. I'm gonna hip, the hop, the hip it, the hip it. Whoop, there we go. I noticed her bug. Oh, sorry. I'm just, so you can see. There we go. Let's see if she does the trick. Yes! That's the thing. That's what we wanted. I'm definitely gonna get another position for the camera right now because it's silly. Give me a minute. It's like cam up. Yep, hip got bopped. So this other thing, you're gonna watch it live as I move things around. So this makes sense. Or where should I put this? Like here, or here. I'm moving. Hello. Never mind. I'm just gonna put this here. That's fine. So normally I'll be here, and now I'm here. I just duplicated a view, so it's fine. Here. Anyway, she's happy. Happy gal. The whole squash and stretch thing, I'm probably gonna tackle it tomorrow if I don't have the time to do it now. I want to change the animation of the, what was it? It's so cool. For death, being killed. So right now, what the fuck is that? What is going? Oh, I see what might be happening. If she goes down, she's gonna change like the anime. Wait a minute. I gotta. You notice that frame, like the middle jump frame, the hold frame, is appearing at times. That's it. That's still the bug that I've been finding when the platforms move around. I hate that. I mean, if everything falls apart, I'd just drop the vertical moving platforms if they're messing around too much. I kind of know why this happens. It's gonna be a weird thing to fix. I hate that. That's fine. Get bopped. Woo! Okay, let's do death. I'm gonna need to do the hit stun. the hit stop actually. On collision. I'm gonna make a whole ass group out of that. It's gonna be like add group hit stop. And here's the magic of construct. You can, I'm gonna add this, the characters, projectile. Pencil did a great job. Yeah, it's super cool. AI's death frame is one of my favorite things ever. Yes, it's so cool. And what am I doing? This is gonna be collision moving, the boxes. Just in case they move. What is happening here? Let me tell you. It's gonna be like fam time scalers. Time scaled, I'm gonna call them. And this guys, the idea is, oh, I'm in the wrong side of things. There we go. Let me go. Hey, I'm back online. So this family that I just did, the time scaled, I don't think you're seeing it because of the chat box. I got to do something about this. So the family that I did just here, time scaled, the idea is to have all those objects be ruled by a time scale, but not a time scale that would affect the whole system. Because in Construct you can have like the time scale for the whole ass game, and then you can have like the time scale for specific objects. And if I put them on in a whole family, I can just manipulate the whole family and leave it at that. So if I want to do a hit stop, her name is I. Yeah, her name is I, not AI. Her name is I. That won't be confusing. That won't be confusing at all. But as I was saying, the idea is like I can manipulate the time of those within the family, and to have a hit stop and similar effects, I could just tell that family that their time scale is 0, and then just change it as the rest of the system clocks keeps running, right? All right, so let's go. Think of it like famous monkey character, I. Sure. Ah, okay. Time scale. Let's go. Hit stop. I'm gonna make a couple of functions, which is gonna be hit stop trigger. It's gonna be hit stop trigger, and I'm gonna need a time. What is it like? Time. Timer, because apparently you don't like the word time, and the scale. And the idea is if I'm gonna do a for each time scaled. So for everyone within the family of the time scaled, I'm gonna get the, sorry. Yes. No, it's not hit stop. It's time scale. It's time scale set. And the hit stop is going to be one of the triggers. Think of it as, okay, sure. I just read in chat again, sorry. For each time scale, where is it? No, it's not. It's on system, right? Scale, set object time scale. Time scaled. I'm saying this a lot. I'm getting annoyed. To scale. Okay. But if I want to have a hit stop, and again, I'm going to need the timer and a scale. I don't need the timer, I just need the scale here. So the way I see it is I first do functions, time, scale set, to the scale, I wait the timer, and then I reset to 12? No, it's gonna be super fast. There we go. And what I want to do is, on being hit, I trigger that function, timescale hit stop trigger. Let's see if I can pull it off. Where's collisions? Animations? No. Collisions? Yes. This bad boy. And after all of this, I do functions hit stop. I'm gonna do it for a whole ass second. See if that makes sense. What I can do afterwards is see how to make the sprites shake. Maybe the sprites don't have that scale. But yes! You notice that? You noticed that? You noticed that. Yeah, you did. Okay. Ah! Why you do that? Why change that weird animation? There we go. So if I... Boop. There she said. Oh, we have... It's just there. I should have destroyed it. Come on. Why is it not destroyed? I mean, I like it. She's huge, though. Whoa, I know, right? Because I don't know if you were on stream, but the actual scale from Pencil's export is this. So it makes sense. It's like stupid huge, right? Bye. There we go. What is it? Animations. Where's the death? Death. There we go. Death animation. How am I triggering the death animation? Here. Should I trigger it here or I should trigger it on this function? I'm going to trigger it on this function. So I'm going to pick the character fam characters. No, sorry. Play animation. Animation. Set animation. Fam characters UID. Animation is animation hit. And play death animation. Where am I being triggered? I need to trigger that frame before the timescale. I do. Cool. What's with the scale though? Dead player number, destroy, wherever, sure. So the way I see it is I need to be able to trigger the other frame after the timescale change. Oh, this is going to be a nasty move. I don't think it's going to be good, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to wait a frame. This is weird. It's going to be so cool. And then it's going to be like death, death. I can't promise anything. I'm just going to try this. It's going to be weird. Let's go. Come on, hit. What? Why is... You all saw that, right? She almost changed into the... What is going on with her? It's weird. I need to look into that. I need to really look into that. She just changes into that frame. Girl! Okay, that's bothering me. I'm going to change that. It's like... What am I using? Hold. I know we all wanted to see that frame, but we first need to set animation. Okay, cool. If it's jumping, you're not jumping. What the fuck? Why do you think you're jumping? It's the hold frame, right? Did I get that right? It's this. Yeah. Why? Why though? Where else am I talking about the hold frame? Hold frame. Okay. You're not helping, so it's animation hold. There we go. If I'm playing, no, if I'm not playing, I should change to hold. Why are you doing this? I'm gonna go redundant here, which is I'm gonna go redundant with this to based on the current bugs. State must be either jump right or left instead of jumping. It's gonna be like this. I don't care about this. Either right or left. Fingers crossed, I guess. So, or. Does it work? You're not gonna change it, right? You're not gonna change? Cool. Okay. She's not gonna change. Oh, do you notice that? It's when the character, the other player, should change the animation. So there's a wrong call somewhere down the line. I'm gonna look into that. And it's here. Huh. You're not referring to the child, the specific child of that actor. So it's gonna go like. You all got that? Because like, since I'm not referring to a specific character from this actor, it's not a function. What the fuck am I doing? So it's like, fam actors, child, pick children. No, I mean it works, but it's not what I'm looking for. There we go. So if it's not this, now I should ask this, and then it should go, because the reference was not of that specific actor and that specific character. It was going straight to the first family character it can find, which was I. And that should fix it. See, she doesn't change frames when hip moves around. That was the issue that was going on. So cool. Now we should get our girl bopped. No. Yes! That's great. Yay! Why doesn't it fucking die? It should die. It's like, oh man. Where's the death animation? That's it. Oh, I'm not destroying it after that time. What's with the scale? Oh, amazing. I know, right? It looked pretty awesome. Wait. Do I have what animation? Death? Does it exist? Is it called death? Oh, it changed before. So it's not what I was looking for. I'm gonna comment on this because I don't want it to change so fast. Or I can do even a nastier thing. This is very nasty what I just did. So, is it though? No. Is it? Wait. Never mind. Where was I? Death, death, death. Where's the scale? You. No, don't do 2, man. 2 is insane death time. Death scale. Let's call it that. Let's go with 1. Fuck it. Death scale. Death scale. There we go. Should you destroy? Yes. Destroying complete. None of the others did that. What was going to happen is I was going to keep the sprite over there, even though I spawned another one. But it's looking great, man. It's looking great. All right, hip. Get to work. It's hard testing this as a single player, though. But it was weird. I didn't like it. I didn't like it either. So, no. It's using the... Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah, no. I don't need this. Bye. So, I get the hit. I get the hit stop. What I should do is once the hit stop is... Oh, I should... No, wait a minute. I should change the state, actually. It's like function, set state. Player set state. So it's actors, fam actors, UID, state, hit. And the state hit should handle that animation. Let's go to that function. There's a lot of damage here. Okay, so variable. The new state is state hit. And then I should call the animation picking the children. Same thing for death. State. Do I have a... What was the other one? State. Gonna get back to work, but good job on implementing. Thank you. Have a good one, man. Hit. Charge. Idle special. I don't have a death state? I should have a death state. I don't think I... No, I don't need a death state, because this death state is not going to be with a character. I don't need it. Let's go with that. Okay, let's see how that turns out. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a nasty debug button. That's just going to... I'm going to change the colors of this. Change background color to like ass red. There we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a keyboard press on key press. So when I press 1, I'm going to do a nasty thing, which is I'm going to pick the actor. What I'm going to... You're going to see just right what I'm going to do. So it's fam actor variable. It's more complicated than I want it to be, but fuck it. Let's go. It's gonna be like XO, YO. What I'm gonna do is fam actors player, no, variable player 1. What I'm gonna do is set value x1 to fam actors x, and the y to fam actors y. And now what I'm going to do is, for fam actor, for the player 2, I'm going to change the position so it's right on top, so it can get killed rather easily. Fam, where is it? Set position to XO, YO, minus, fuck it, 150. This is going to be nasty. This is going to be super nasty. Let's see if it works. Yes. Did it work? Yes. Is it like awfully debugged? Yes. Do we like it? Of course. Boop. Get absolutely fucked. Boop. I need to change the death animation. So after hit stop, so the way I see it, where am I using timescale? Okay, find this, call. Yeah, it's good, right? That's cool. So who else is on chat right now? Seems to be a lot of you on chat. Thank you. So what I'm trying to do is some way I can pick up when the hit stop stops. I know it's redundant, but it's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to get anything from the current hit stop, like the current timescale values. I can do it better though. what if this frame is already within that animation? It was like hit, paste. Okay, let's try that. I don't know what's gonna happen, but let's try. Boom, boom. Okay, it changes a bit late, but it kind of works. Speed is, what's the frame rate? 1. No. Screw it, 30. Okay, kind of gets the job done. Whip. Death. I like it. Oh, now I see. I can do it even better, if I'm being honest. It's not great what I have in mind, but it's gonna work better. So where's the hit stop? And what I want to do is player. So it's a roundabout way of doing it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So it's gonna be no, I'm honestly like drawing a bit blank right now how to do it properly. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep doing as I was doing it, which is copying this frame, hitting, and then just going insane on here. Hopefully no floating point messes. No, there you go. Yeah, it works. Speaking of floating point, I remember something that I wanted to fix, which was charge. Charge, was it? Set jump charge to 0. Add to jump charge. Do I have that? No. Jump charge. Where are you? My boy. Jump charge. Add. There we go. Add 1. Not just 1. 60 over dt. I don't want it to be frame rate dependent. So it's optimized for 60, but if you run a better computer, you shouldn't have an advantage. All right, so, oh god damn it. That's times dt, god damn it. And there we go. Does this work? Who knows? Oh god. Never mind. So 60, god damn it, let's go. 60 times FPS times dt. Was it this one? 60 times FPS over dt. Because if it's 60 and dt is... This is not going to work either. Let's see. No, of course it doesn't. FPS times dt. It's always going to be 1, now that I think about it. Like this. Like this. This is not going to work as intended. Yeah, it kind of does. Frames per second, so it's going to be 60, 60. Let's go. Okay, so this works. I gotta try it. My actual screen monitor is 120. Not this one, not the one I'm using right now, so it's playing on 60. I'm gonna try it on my laptop afterwards without the monitor I'm using. So it goes back to 120. That was a bad collision. Let's just go with that. That was nasty. There you go. Now what I want to do is try to shake the whole thing while the hit stop is running. I'm going to do a weird thing. I'm going to do like a hit stop manager or something like that that can work with this. I need an auxiliary object. This is very convoluted, but I'm gonna make it work anyway. I'm just gonna draw a little clock for just visual. Oh shit, that's big. They're like blip, blip, and that's a clock. So it's gonna be like auxiliary time scale manager. And I'm gonna need you to have time. Oh, no, my dude, you don't need this. You need a behavior, a tween behavior. So what I'm gonna do is, check this out. Timer, time, whoop, scale, now tween value. I'm gonna tween with values. Let's go tween value. And value is 1, timer is timer. Hit stop. Hit stop. Because it's only a one object, so I'm gonna keep it like this. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, check this out. There's gonna be animation. Where are the animations? On animation, while that timer is running, while that tween is running, actually, so it's gonna be like time scale tween is playing. It's gonna be called hit stop. No, and it's gonna be on the player. This is not very elegant, but it's gonna work, which is important. Okay, so here for each. So what I need is when your state, it's variable, when your state is state hit, and what we have is another, did I copy that? Yeah. When I'm playing the hit stop, what I'm gonna do is fam actors, pick children, which is going to be the characters. There you go, fam characters. I'm going to add a little value of max shake. There you go. It's going to be a number. Let's go with 5 for the sake of argument. No. I should use the shakers. I already did that family. I'm gonna go with this for now. And fam characters are gonna set position to, so no, to fam actors x times a random movement of minus max shake and max shake. What's good? Why am I doing this? The idea is to, during the hit stop, make the sprite of the character shake like the final hit on Smash Ultimate. And I don't care about that afterwards because it's decoupled from the... Oh, I'm decoupling it already. This can either work or not. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work. I'm decoupling the animation before. Yeah, didn't work. It was a good idea. It didn't work because I'm already decoupling. I do know the... Do I? What I'm trying to do is... How do I tell this? Let's go death animation. I'm gonna have to review this, the whole thing, for after a while. But in the meantime, is the animation... This right here is what might be causing some problems. Shouldn't be a problem. I don't even have to remove it at first. Let me try this. It didn't work. It didn't as worked. Okay. Pick on children. It's because it's not running. Yeah, this is not gonna work because it's depending on somebody else's clock. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it, but this way. Bye. So, let's go with a remove. Let's go again with the... If you're playing, hit stop. And I have to find the characters. Parent. If I find the character that has no parent. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is hard. I'm making it hard for myself. There is a better way to do this, but I'm just gonna do it right now as is. This is not the best way. It's gonna do weird stuff. It's not gonna be centered because it's self. It's based on the self. See, it kind of like dragged to a side. It's not what I was going for, but it's better than what we had. It's funny though. It's real funny. Maybe I can... I shouldn't remove it. Am I... Where am I separating this death? Again, death animation. Now what I need is... This is not the question I'm asking. I'm asking, is the actor... For each actor, I'm doing the same problem. I'm seeing it. For each actor... who has a state variable. State state. I'm gonna do states. There we go. Who has a state of hit. And their children is fam actors. Children. Woof. Characters. It's not self, it's fam actors. X and fam actors Y. Shouldn't be a magic number, should be a parameter. Let's not worry about that right now. Okay. No, it's not working. Why? Let's see what this does, though. It does disappear. Why? I'm destroying it. That's the problem. I'm destroying it in the wrong time. I see death. I see death. Death animation. There we go again. On animation, this bad boy is, so I destroy this. Oh, I'm triggering this and then I'm destroying the parent. Yeah, that's it. I'm destroying it. What if I destroy it later? That'd be cool. Let's see about that. That appeared to work. Does it? Do I still have a, like, do I have a memory leak or something? Debug, give me debug. Like, do I generate more of them? No. Death. No, it's cool. We're back. I can do like, get fucked. I love it. I really like it. Oh, I thought I stepped on you. There's so many lines you can get out of context here. There we go. And you can press 1 to like, get fucked. Death. Oh, sorry, I had chat box off. Refresh chat. I'm seeing the chat though, not just on my overlay. But if you're talking, I just missed it on the overlay. Check it out. Get fucked. I like it. Oh! I didn't expect that. You shouldn't stay near the spawn point. Now you know that. Oh man, this has been really cool. This has been really cool. So we got the hit stops. Do I have it? Enemy kill animation. Yeah, it's there. Hit stop. It's there. Let's go. It's gonna need some revisions, of course, afterwards, but I think we're there. It's there. Gotta improve some of the feedback, and of course the boxes are all over the place right now, but I like it. It's cool. Oh man, this is cool. This is cool. And we have a lot more in store when it comes to this kind of feedback. We've been talking with the team. I think you're gonna have a good time with this. You're really gonna have a good time. Boom. Maybe need to move the like registry point. I'm gonna do something nasty. Wait. So I'm gonna duplicate it just to have it. And What I'm thinking is if I move this downward, like the origin point, there's a bigger chance that the head. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense if I move it, but it will feel better, probably. I'm gonna look into that. Yeah, it works. It works. I'm keeping it. We should revise it, but I'm keeping it. And it's like, boom. Oh, it's super cool. Come on, you gotta admit it's cool. I don't know where your folks at because I understand this can get like tiresome after a while. But if you see this and you like it, please let me know because I think it was a cool implementation. It's a pretty cool implementation. So all frames have been accounted for, right? Charge, jump, hold, fall, special, land, hit, death. And this is a replication of, yeah. I'm gonna put it like hit, death, hold. I'm gonna keep it just in case. Construct doesn't care about that. It's fine. It like puts all the duplicate frames into a single frame, so it doesn't like add up to the whole memory of the game. It's very efficient. We like it like that. And let me see. I was already running it, so who gives a shit? There we go. Boom, boom, boom. It takes a long time to charge, man. Beep. Should definitely change the frame to landing the minute that you actually get to hit. Does that mean that? No. There's gonna be bugs. We all know that. We all know that. Boom. Get fucked. She was squished. Need to do something about that. She got squished. Where's death? Death. Give me death. No. Death. Annie. There you go. No. I'm gonna need you to scale. Yeah, so fam actors scale. No. Set size is self base height, self based width. This way, I know the sprite's not gonna be deformed when I do this. So maybe if I'm charging and I get hit, it shouldn't do that. That was what I was going for. It shouldn't do that. Why did it do that though? Why did it do that though? Maybe if I do this, or the state can change it. Sounds like super. Fam actors, set size, self, base, width, self, base, height. Let's see that. Does this work? So if I'm charging, yeah, this makes sense. There we go. So it always resets to the basic size. Oh, this is looking so cool. Subscribe. Oh, thank you for subscription. Thank you, Juana. Sos un grande, Juana. Muchas gracias. No tengo idea qué quieres decir la suscripción. I have no idea how subscriptions work. Yeah, I've been around for quite a while, so it's like I'm having a hard time talking already. What is it? How's it been? 2:20, 2 hours 20 minutes. I'm probably finishing off here for the day. Gracias, Iwana. And I'm gonna put this on backdrop because that was a lot. Here we go. Thank you, Iwana. I didn't trigger that on chat. Apparently it does it by itself. I'm learning a lot today. It's so good. I really like it, man. It's so cool. Yeah, so I think I'm done for the day. It's fine. It's fine if I didn't finish this. Let me see. I do want to change something though. It's like the charge frames are taking too long. I'm just gonna make it shorter. It annoys me to no end. I'm gonna try to test. Nah, she charges faster. There we go. And this boy is like boom, super fast, boom. I'm gonna need to make like a little shine spark or something when you're like fully charged, so it's easier to tell. But yeah, oh man, this is so cool. Get fucked. All right, so that's it for today. I think we're good. We are on a good place with the animations. We're in a good place with like the game right now and the implementations. So I think I'm finishing the stream right here. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for subscribing, for liking, for whatever. And I'll see you folks either tomorrow or Friday. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming all week, but yeah, that. Have a good one. Thank you again, and see you on the next stream. Have a good one. Bye.